Final Cat. Shout out to the truth is, and most importantly, most fam, shout out to y'all for tapping in. This video is how Lil Kim, Nicki, and Cardi B sold out a generation. We gonna talk too much, so without further ado, we gonna get straight into the video.
Guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the biggest female artists in the industry that took the oath. Let's get right into it. Female celebrities are usually the most influential people in the world, having millions of adoring fans who worship their every move. The fans of these female celebrities are usually teenagers and young women who inspire to be just like them. The fact that the fans of many of these celebrities are younger makes them more impressionable and easier to influence as their brains are still developing. In our world today, we can see just how much influence these celebrities have over their fans, as most women nowadays act exactly like the female idols they have chosen to worship. This is exactly what we see from the megastar Beyonce, who has been a top-selling artist since the early 2000s.
I don't put it solely on the mindset, because it's a lot of older females that act the same way. And I look at it like a lot of people just don't know how to say it. And I'm going to keep saying this in my videos. Don't know how to separate reality and entertainment. It's just selling an image. And Tupac Ben said this a long time ago. I'm saying I'm not downing them, but it's like, it's wrong at the same time too, because it's like, this is what y'all portraying. This is how people really think they supposed to be. And my real message to y'all is just be yourself, bro.
I have done videos on Beyonce in the past, and I believe I have shown more than enough evidence that should prove she's a puppet. Beyonce is worshipped like a god by her fans, and I am being literal. Fans of Beyonce are so manipulated, they legitimately worship her in a church service called the Beyonce Mass. The creators of the Mass describe the Mass as a womanist worship service that uses the music and personal life of Beyonce as a tool to foster an empowerment conversation about Black women, their lives, their bodies, and their voices. In other words, they play Beyonce's music in a church service, essentially praying to Beyonce as some sort of god. There's a reason these artists are built to the level of God, and it's because the industry wants the masses to worship these celebrities as gods. This way, the industry can use the artists to manipulate the minds of the masses. They use the artists as walking, talking billboards that promote whatever the industry desires, a technique that has been working for as long as time. The industry uses many ways to control the artists, like record contracts and manipulation, but most importantly, money. Most people will sell their souls for money, as with endless money, you're like a god on earth. These women celebrities nowadays are mostly just made to look attractive and provoking in order to have men lusting over them and women wanting to be them. It doesn't matter if their music is good or not. Their songs are written by the record labels, their image is built by...
Honestly, I think how it is like, okay, they push the, they basically sell like their body as an image, and it's like the men, of course, they get attracted to the image. They don't really listen to the music. Well, I don't personally listen to the music, and the females is the one that listen to it and support it. So it's like a diversification with supporters.
The record labels, even their public personality is made by the record label. This is why most female artists sing and rap about the same exact topics: money, clothes, and you know the rest. Just about all their...
Thank you. At least I'm not the only one that noticed it. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with female artists doing that, but it's like, bro, with all y'all coming straight into the rap game, just literally saying the same thing, it's repetitive, bro. No bars, no real, nothing. Just, I'll do this to a man, I'll run off with his money, or how you curved him, and it's, I'm not hating, because I could care less. You feel what I'm saying? I could care less about what you did to another dude, or, but it's just like, it's repetitive. Like, sing or something. Like, show us you got some other type of talents, because it's basically gonna start to be the same song over and over. That's just my opinion, though. Let me know what y'all think about that, because I rock with female artists like Lola Brooke, Young Devin, Kenzo B. You got a lot of decent female artists that can actually rap instead of just this 24/7. I'm saying I don't even know how people listen to this like literally 24/7 and but don't let my opinion, you know what I'm saying, discourage y'all from going and listen to it. I ain't knocking nobody. This is just my opinion.
Their songs have lyrics where the artists tell women to value money over love or to use their beauty to get what they want, telling women not to be faithful, all while packaging it as being independent and free. These concepts are pushed throughout the song.
All right, I'm sorry to keep pausing. But my opinion for real is I want I put it like this because a lot of people I've spoken to a lot of people in my comment section about the videos that I do and react to and they was asking my opinion on like what do I think about like relationships and stuff how it is now. I forgot the dude name that asked me that. I think it was I forgot who video it was. I do so much videos. I forgot who video is what it was, but basically he was asking like how I feel about relationships now and basically female artists having a role on it. And basically for real, I think I think because of female artists and what they pushing now, relationships will never be the same. And because of social media, relationships will never be the same because it's pushed to like basically degrade yourself, not be your true self, basically play like somebody you not. And this is why a lot of people go through stuff like depression and stuff like that. Well, it plays a part. It's not the main role, but it plays a part. And relationships nowadays is just what you could give. It's not, oh, I really love you. I really get. I'm saying, look at a lot of videos that's out now, and you'll see females saying, oh, well, if you can't pay for my hair or pay for my nails, and I don't want to be with you, that don't sound like, oh, yeah, I love you. I can understand. Like, I can understand from a standpoint you don't want to be with nobody that's broke. But I feel like because it's like who would want to be with somebody that's just like a bum? They don't got no dreams, no goals, no nothing. They just want to sit around all day and not do nothing. They have no motion. They have no plans on getting up and ever doing something. I get it. But if somebody's grinding towards that, it's like stick with them for the simple fact that don't try to come back later when they pop off because they're gonna make you feel it the worst. I'm saying they're gonna make you feel it the worst. So it's like I know it might not be easy thugging it out with somebody, but if they got dreams and goals and you see them taking money out their pocket to put it towards what they want to do, stick with them because it's definitely gonna pay off. And a lot of people don't be ready to do that, and a lot of people don't be ready to compromise and just really be in a relationship. And I say it's a waste of time if you get into a relationship and you're not ready to compromise, you're not ready to, change around certain things. I'm not saying be perfect for that person, but that's what a relationship is all about. Compromising, you know what I'm saying, staying together and breaking generation curses. But I don't want to talk y'all head up because y'all this would go off the topic of the video. So we're gonna get back into it.
Songs of just about every female artist, and most people don't understand just how destructive this is. This has placed the women of our generation into a general mold, molding them into the women needed for the Masonic New World. We are seeing the effects firsthand the agenda pushed by the industry is having on the women of today. The women of today's world have unfortunately been tricked and manipulated into thinking selling themselves for money is a form of liberation. They're manipulated into believing being promiscuous is how to be free, teaching young women coming up in this world who are trying to figure things out that love can be sold. In this episode, you're gonna see that the biggest female celebrities have taken an oath and are being used to push a destructive agenda aimed towards young women. When it comes to names like Beyonce, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj, we can see just how much influence they have over their fans. It's easy to see they're all pawns in the same game. We're going to be looking at some of the female artists who took the oath and have guided millions of young women to a burning end. We will not talk about Beyonce in this video, as I've already done a couple of videos on her that you guys can check out after this one.
I mean, I wouldn't really say mostly Lil Kim for the simple fact that I seen a video where she told the young girl like, nah, if you're not ready to have sex, if you're not ready to do none of that, don't like don't live that lifestyle. Don't think you gotta live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to my music and you're young, don't. So like if you're gonna throw that in there, and tell the females that's listening to you, yo, don't do what I do. Don't feel like you gotta rush into having sex or doing this or that. You know what I'm saying, salute to you as a female artist if you do that and put that disclaimer out there, because a lot of female artists won't.
First artist we need to talk about is Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is another female artist that has the same amount of manipulation over her fans as Beyonce, and has so for years now. In the late 2000s, Nicki Minaj was the hot new female artist taking over the industry. She had a unique flow and style, and was signed to Lil Wayne's Young Money, which was a huge co-sign during these days. Nicki Minaj ended up becoming the biggest female rapper of all time, and was able to develop one of the most loyal fan bases in hip-hop. A fan base that, just like Beyonce's fan base, would do anything for her. Just like Beyonce's fans, Nicki's fans worshipped her every move as if she were a god. Nicki officially named her stan-like fan base the Barbs. What many people don't know is that she named her fans the Barbs for a reason, and it's because she is pushing the Barbie agenda. Nicki and just about all female rappers are used to push women into a Barbie mold. The Barbie mold is an agenda that is pushed on young females since children, and we can see it being pushed across all media. Everything targeted at young girls is to mold them into this Barbie mold, where they force the belief into their heads that their worth is determined by their beauty, manipulating women into focusing most of their time to meet the Barbie beauty standard. The Barbie also represents the plastic surgery element of it all. In the last 10 years, women have become more and more plastic, just like the plastic Barbie they're trying to become. This is the agenda Nicki has been pushing, telling her millions of fans through her music that their worth is determined by their beauty. What most Nicki Minaj stans don't know is that they're being played. Nicki Minaj is simply a puppet created by a record label to sell records and control them. Nicki, just like the rest of the biggest celebrities, took the oath in order to have the world, and has been showing signs of this since the beginning of her career.
Hey, disclaimer. I know how y'all Nicki fans get. I know how people get in general. Like, I'm just reacting to this. That don't mean I believe it. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta dislike this video because of what he say. Feel me? Go off what I say. Don't go off what they say. Cause I know y'all like to do that on some of my videos. Y'all like to dislike it because what the videos say. Feel me saying? Feel what I'm saying? Cause I know y'all rock with me and y'all just dislike it because of what the video say. Hey, I ain't saying it. He is. I'm saying his video is the truth is. Y'all could go over there and share your opinion on his junk. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Nicki, I never really listened to too much of her songs heavy, but I was when it was young, like when like Young Money really started. It was Gutter Gutter, Lil Twist, and a couple other artists, and Drake when he had the freaking when he just came off of Degrassi and he didn't have no beard, no nothing. That's when I was listening to Nicki when it first came out around like 20, well, not when she first came out, but like around 2011-ish, 2012-ish. But I want to say I know like a mass of her songs like her supporters do. Like, I'm not gonna lie on my platform, but I'm gonna get shit back into it.
Time after time, we see Nicki Minaj doing the Masonic one-eye symbolism, covering one of her eyes to show her alliance. She can also be seen doing the Masonic horn hand gesture. In Nicki's song for Keys Under the Palm Tree, she openly raps about her being called by the devil and it giving her chills. In the opening lines, she raps, "Hear the devil calling, I can hear him. It's like I get chills down my spine when I'm near him. Man, I'm a tad too bad. I don't fear him. I don't need the preachers. I'm the high priestess." Openly, Nicki Minaj tells her fans that she gets chills when the devil calls on her. She even confesses she's even more evil than the devil himself, openly admitting that she's a high satanic priestess. This is Nicki openly confessing she sold her soul to the devil. She happily took the oath and chose to guide millions of impressionable young women to a burning end. We see even more proof of Nicki selling her soul in her music video for Hard White. Nicki's music video for Hard White is one of the most satanic music videos I have seen, as it depicts Nicki as some sort of queen of hell. In the video, we see Nicki Minaj in what appears to be hell, surrounded by demonic-looking men. She can then be seen in a throne with a pyramid behind her, clearly depicting the Masonic all-seeing eye. In multiple different scenes in the music video, they show Nicki doing occultic rituals with demonic-looking men. The music video is purposely dark and demonic and shows exactly where Nicki is leading her fans to. The next female artist we need to talk about is Cardi B, who I believe was created to replace Nicki Minaj and to push the continuation of the Barbie agenda. In 2017, Cardi
Yeah, they definitely gonna get in your head. Yo, don't rush my comments with the dumb shit. They definitely gonna get on his head. Replace Nicki, they definitely gonna get on his head. But yeah, with Nicki, I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you, I got this ring. Me personally, I know I might come on here with the white beat all the time. That's because I could care less about impressing anybody with clothes. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want you to watch my video because what I'm wearing. You feel what I'm saying? Because then you're not really watching my video for me. You just watching it because you see I got a Mary on, just done the third. You feel me? Right now, I'm just mostly focusing on building my business credit right now. My personal credit is like a 787 right now. No cap. I could show proof too. And if y'all want help building your credit, you know what I'm saying, you could hit me up. I'll help you, no problem. You feel what I'm saying? Cause that's a lot of people need to start focusing on too. But it's like I could buy outside food all day, and this is the problem I've been having recently. I could buy outside food all day, but it just don't taste the same. And it's like I would rather a home cooked meal. So it's like if you can't cook and you think you just gonna lay around and all that cause you cute, get the hell out of my crib. Get the hell out of my crib because it's not flying with me. It's not flying with me. And I don't ask for much. I don't mind providing if we together, but if you think you're gonna lay around all day just because you cute, you're not meant for me. You're not meant for me. You feel what I'm saying? And but I do appreciate her saying, like going back on her words and saying, like, yo, 50-50 is not bad because if he's spending all his money and let's say y'all plans is to get a house, how would y'all be able to do that if he's spending all his money? Yeah, say something realistic because it's not realistic for a man to be spending all his bread on you and you just keeping your bread. It's like y'all gonna stay in the same place and then you're gonna get tired of him because he has no bread or he's not able to dress how you want him to dress or think he would be able to dress and then you just leave him. Stupid.
B was one of the hottest female rappers out after she released her debut song, Bodak Yellow. She premiered the song on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and it quickly blew up, and the rest was history. Bodak Yellow hit the #1 spot on the Billboard charts, a big achievement for a female artist as it was something that hadn't been achieved since Lauryn Hill. Cardi would instantly become a superstar and go on to become a platinum-selling artist. Just like Nicki, Cardi shows signs of being a Masonic puppet with the one-eye symbolism. Cardi can also be seen pictured doing the shush pose, which represents taking the oath of secrecy. We have seen so many female celebrities doing this pose, pointing to their oath. On her album cover for Privacy, Cardi can be seen wearing a checkered jacket that clearly points to the Masonic checkerboard floor. This is very important as this was the first album after being signed and becoming a mega star. Since the start of her career, she was showing that she is being used to push the Masonic agenda. We see exactly what agenda Cardi B is pushing through her music in her music video for her song WAP. The song WAP alone is a clear example of what values these artists are pushing. The entire song is about a woman's private part and having relations with men. Cardi B knows how destructive her music is, and it's the reason she freaked out when her daughter walked in the room while she was listening to her own song. She knows the music is created to destroy. In the music video, Cardi B is alongside Meg Thee Stallion, another Masonic puppet who pushes the same agenda as Cardi. The music video starts with Meg and Cardi walking through a mansion looking inside the rooms while sin is happening in each one. They then walk up to a room with a golden serpent on it. The serpent comes to life, and then the scene shows both Cardi and Meg on the floor, surrounded by serpents. We already know the serpent represents Satan, and we can see Cardi and Meg both surrounded by them while they're being seductive. Clearly, this scene represents the sin lust being offered to the world by the serpent himself. Just like Nicki was used to push the Barbie agenda, Cardi was used for the next step in that very agenda. She was the dancer who made it, became a superstar, and represented the club dancer mentality. Cardi B was also used to promote OnlyFans, influencing millions of young impressionable minds to get on the platform and sell their beauty. In 2020, when the platform was taken off, we saw so many big female celebrities endorsing the platform, telling their fans to get on it. This is exactly what they wanted, a generation of young women that are lost and willing to sell their beauty for material objects.
Me personally, I don't care. I don't care what you say. If you get on OnlyFans, you get no respect. None. You know what I'm saying? And you probably don't care, but you don't get no respect from me. A female that decides that she wants to be with me, you can never be on OnlyFans. I'm not with none of that degrading yourself because I'm gonna uplift you. So if I see you degrading yourself or caring what somebody else thinks about you, we can't be together for the simple fact that you're not with me and comfortable with just my attention. You're looking for other people's attention too. So with that being said, we can't be together.
Just like they program men to drill and catch bodies, they program the young women to sleep around and sell their beauty. They're destroying our people through the music, and sadly, people don't seem to realize it. This is what Cardi represents. This is the reason she is given the opportunity to make millions of dollars. She plays a large role in pushing the agenda. The next female artist we need to talk about is no other than Lil' Kim, who paved the way for rappers like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. See, Lil' Kim is where the agenda really started, all the way back in the 90s. In the 90s, Lil' Kim was Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. She influenced her millions of fans to sell their beauty and to do whatever is needed to get what they want. Just like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, Lil' Kim shows that she is just another Masonic puppet. There's a photo of Lil' Kim doing the one-eye symbolism, showing that she took the oath. In her song Mafia Land, she admits she was initiated when she raps, "Loyalty's priority in this fam, where life's initiated, ain't no giving it back. Once you win it, like Bennett, you'll soon be lieutenant, like me the Don Juan." She then goes on to rap in the second verse. How could a deal for a couple mil result to such violence and throw our whole things off balance? But still they pat me down from all angles, trapped inside the devil's triangle. Openly, Lil' Kim admits she took an oath and she was initiated, and that she's trapped in the devil's triangle after taking that deal. In my opinion, Lil' Kim sold her soul in order to have the world and was used to push a destructive agenda. Lil' Kim had to exist for rappers like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B to be successful. The new female artists of today that are climbing the top of the industry show the same signs. The artist SZA sings about the same destructive agenda and shows obvious signs of being a Masonic puppet with the one-eye symbolism. In one of her music videos, she can even be seen inside of a green-lit circle, doing what appears to be an occultic ritual. The city girls, just like Nicki and Cardi, are both Masonic puppets pushing the Masonic agenda. Both the city girls can be seen doing the one-eye symbolism, and one of them is even associated with one of the gatekeepers, Diddy. Just about all the female artists that are blowing up nowadays are pushing the same exact agenda. We must not allow these women to manipulate the minds of the women of today's world. They have to.
I mean, I think with Young Miami, I don't think she's with him because he's a quote unquote gatekeeper. I think she's with him because, bro, didn't they say he gave her like a $500,000 credit card? Come on, bro. She not with him because of no influence or nothing. Bro, she with him for that money.
Today, we are seeing this agenda slowly removing the morals God have given us, making the masses more inclined to sin. These are the women that are built to be worshipped, women that push nothing but destruction. This is how they blinded the women of this generation, tricking them into thinking what's bad is good and what's good is bad. Well, like I always say, we must remember that every day we wake up, our souls are at stake. And we also must remember to help those who can't see the truth find the truth. That's it.
That's gonna wrap up this video. I know a lot of people like to put videos like this in the quote unquote conspiracy category and stuff like that. Like I said, me reacting to videos like this don't mean I believe it, don't mean I don't mean like I agree with everything. But I know a lot of people are supporters of these female artists. That don't mean, I don't think he's saying their music is trash. I think he's just he's trying to put to light what he thinks about what's going on. So let me know if y'all agree with this or y'all disagree. If y'all agree, let me know why. If y'all disagree, let me know why. We could get in the comment section and debate. With that being said, I appreciate y'all for the love and support. Love is love. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.